Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I present to you these students who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of PhD Islamic Studies. I request they be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me under the University Act as the Vice Chancellor of the Minhaj University, Lahore, admit you to the degree of PhD in Islamic Studies, and in token thereof, I authorize you to wear the robes ordained as insignia of this degree.
Thank you.
So I request Chairman Board of Governors, worthy Professor Dr. القادری, today's chief guest, to award PhD degree. I invite Hafiza Farhat to receive her PhD degree from the chairman. Next, Mr. Muhammad Sarwar should remain ready. Next, Hafiz Muhammad Khurshid should come after Mr. Siddiq. Sarwar? Mr. Muhammad Sarwar, please receive your PhD degree. Mr. Muhammad Sarwar is at present serving as Assistant Professor at the University of Veterinary and Animal Sciences. He is receiving his PhD degree. He did PhD from Minhaj University. Now he is receiving his degree from the Chairman Board of Governors. Now Hafiz Muhammad Khurshid is coming. He is Assistant Professor at GC University, Lahore. He has completed his PhD from Government College University, Lahore. He is receiving PhD degree from Minhaj University, Lahore from the Chairman Board of Governors. Now I invite Dean, Faculty of Islamic Studies and Sharia, Professor Dr. Rana Muhammad Akram, for presentation of candidates for the award of MPhil and BS degrees. Dean, please.
I request the Honorable Chairman BOG and Vice Chancellor Minhaj University Lahore to confer the degree of MPhil BS to candidates.
Let the candidates be presented.
All the candidates of MPhil and BS Islamic Studies to rise, please. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I present to you these students who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of MPhil and BS Islamic Studies and Sharia. I request they be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me under University Act of Vice Chancellor of Minhaj University Lahore, admit you to the degree of MPhil BS degree in Islamic Studies and Sharia, and in token thereof I authorize you to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of this degree.
Thank you.
Now I invite Dean Faculty of Computer Sciences and Information Technology, Professor Sabi Salahuddin, for presentation of candidates for the award of MPhil, MCS, MIT, BSCS, BSIT, BSSE degrees. Dean, please.
I request the Honorable Chairman, Board of Governors and Vice Chancellor, Minhaj University Lahore, to confer the degree of MPhil, MCS, MIT, BSCS, BSIT, BSSE to candidates.
Let the candidates be presented.
All the candidates of MPhil, MCS, MIT, BSCS, BSIT, BSSE Computer and Information Science to rise, please. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I present to you these students who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of MPhil, MCS, MIT, BSCS, BSIT, BSSE Computer and Information Science. I request they be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me under ये क्या हो रहा है भाई? Admit you to the degree of MPhil, MCS, MIT, BSCS, BSIT, BSSE degrees in Computer and Information Science, and in token thereof I authorize you to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of this degree.
Thank you.
ये क्यों फाल हो रहा है भाई?
Now I invite Dean Faculty of Languages, Professor Dr. Mukhtar Ahmed Azmi, for presentation of candidates for the award of MPhil, MA, BS degrees. Dean, please.
Sir, I request the Honorable Chairman, Board of Governors
and Vice Chancellor Minhaj University Lahore to confer the degrees of MPhil, MA, BS to the candidates.
Let the candidates be presented.
All the candidates of MPhil, MA, BS languages to rise, please. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I present to you these students who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of MPhil, MA, BS languages. I request they be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me under the University Act as Vice Chancellor of the Minhaj University Lahore, admit you to the degree of MPhil, MA, BS in languages, and in token thereof, I authorize you to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of this degree.
Thank you, sir. Next, I invite Dean, Faculty of Basic Sciences, Mathematics and Statistics, Professor Dr. Talib for presentation of candidates for the award of MPhil, MSc and BS degrees. Dean, please.
I request the Honorable Chairman, Board of Governor and Vice Chancellor, Minhaj University Lahore to confer the degree of MPhil, MSc, BS to candidates.
Let the candidates be presented.
All the candidates of MPhil, MSc, BS, Basic Sciences, Mathematics and Statistics to rise, please. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I present to you these students who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of MPhil, MSc, BS, Basic Sciences, Mathematics and Statistics. I request they be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Vice Chancellor, admitted in me under the University Act as Vice Chancellor of Minhaj University Lahore, admit you to a degree of MPhil, MSc, BS degree in Basic Sciences, Mathematics and Statistics, and in token thereof, I authorize you to wear the robes ordained as insignia of this degree.
Thank you, sir.
Now I invite Dean, Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities, Professor Dr. Nader Bakht for presentation of candidates for the award of MPhil, MSc and BS degrees. Dean, please.
I request the Honorable Chairman, Board of Governors and Vice Chancellor, Minhaj University Lahore to confer the degree of MPhil, MSc, BS to the candidates. Sir.
Let the candidate be presented.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I present to you these students who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of MPhil, MSc, BS Social Sciences and Humanities. I request they be admitted.
By the virtue of authority vested in me under University Act as Vice Chancellor of Minhaj University Lahore, admit you to the degree of MPhil, MSc, BS degree in Social Science, and humanities, and in token thereof, I authorize you to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of this degree.
The candidates are requested to be seated back.
Now I invite Dean Faculty of Economics and Management Sciences, Professor Dr. Zohrul Hasan Rizvi, for presentation of candidates for award of MPhil, MSc, MCom, MBA, BS, BBA and BCom degrees. Dean, please.
I request the Honorable Chairman BOG and Vice Chancellor Minhaj University Lahore to confer the degree of MPhil, MSc, BS, MBA to candidates.
Let the candidates be presented.
All the candidates of MPhil, MSc, BS, MBA, Economics and Management Science to rise, please. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I present to you these students who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of MPhil, MSc, BS, MBA Economics and Management Science. I request they be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me under University Act as the Vice Chancellor of Minhaj University Lahore, admit you to degree of MPhil, MSc, BS, MBA, degree in Economics and Management Science, and in token thereof, I authorize you to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of this degree.
Thank you.
Students to take their seats. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I request that those students who have been duly qualified for award of MPhil, MSc, BS, MA, MBA, MCom, BBA and BCom degrees but are not present today in convocation be conferred with degree in absentia.
By virtue of the authority vested in me under the University Act as the Vice Chancellor of the Minhaj University Lahore, I admit them all in absentia to MPhil, MSc, BS, MA, MBA, MCom, BBA, BCom degrees.
but the chairman is putting his signatures on the degrees awarded, approved so far. I request Honorable Chairman, Board of Governors to award gold medals and certificates to distinguished MPhil, MSc, BS, MA, MBA, MCom, BBA, BCom degree holders. I will call their names by faculty. Students to be very careful. First of all is Faculty of Islamic Studies. Ms. Hafiza Amna Masood, please come up to the stage, those whose names are called here. Next should be Shabana Rafiq, Faculty of Islamic Studies. Next should be Asif Mahmood, MPhil Islamic Studies. Next, Hafiz Arshad Iqbal, MPhil Islamic Studies. Next to follow will be Rizwan Ali, MPhil Islamic Studies. Will be followed by Tahir, MPhil Islamic Studies. Next should be Hafiz Nasir Ahmed, MPhil Islamic Studies. At the end, Sabadar, BS Islamic Studies, session 11-15. Shabana Rafiq is receiving her medal, her gold medal and certificate from the chairman. She stood first in BS Islamic Studies, session 2009-13. Next on the list is Asif Mahmood. He taught MPhil Islamic Studies, session spring 2006 to 2008. He will receive his gold medal and certificate from the chairman. Mr. Nowal Ali, MPhil Islamic Studies, session 4 2009-11. He stood first and secured his gold medal. Next, Tahir Aziz, MPhil Islamic Studies, fall 2007 to 2009. He will receive his gold medal and certificate from the chairman. Now Hafiz Nasir Ahmed, MPhil Islamic Studies, session spring 2009 to 2011. Next faculty is Faculty of Computer Sciences and Information Technology. Muhammad Bilal, BScs, session 9-11. Now comes from Islamic Studies, Sabadar, to receive her gold medal, BS Islamic Studies, session fall 2011 to 2015. BS Computer Science, after Muhammad Bilal would be Arfan Shahzad. Next shall be Javeria Qazi. Please come up to the stage to receive your gold medals. Hafiz Arshad from Islamic Studies, MPhil, session 2009 to 7 to 9. He is receiving his gold medal and certificate from the chairman. Faculty of Computer Science and Information Science. After Computer Science shall be Faculty of Languages. Now, Faculty of Computer Science, Information Technology, Muhammad Bilal, who secured his gold medal. He is BScs session 2009-11. He is receiving his gold medal and certificate from the chairman. Arfan Shahzad, Javeria Qazi should come on the line. Irfan Shahzad, MIT session fall 2007 to 2009, is receiving his medal and certificate from the chairman. Faculty of Languages, Maria Sarwar, Amina Khan, Hafiz Sayyid Mubashir, Mustansir Hussain Wasim, Muhammad Zuhair Ahmed. Now, Information Technology and Computer Sciences, Javeria Qazi will come up and receive her. She stood first in MPhil Computer Science session 2013 to 15. Languages, I repeat, Maria, Amina, Hafiz Sayyid Mustansir, Hafiz Sayyid Mubashir, Mustansir Wasim, Muhammad Zuhair Ahmed, Shagufta Khurshid. Faculty of Languages, Maria Sarwar, please come up and receive your gold medal. She stood first in MA English, session fall 2008 to 2010. After languages, Faculty of Basic Science and Mathematics should get ready. Amina Khan, BS English. Amina Khan should come up and receive her gold medal. Hafiz Sayyid Mubashir Hussain, please come up and receive your gold medal from the chairman, who stood first in BS Islamics, BS Arabics, session fall 2008 to 12. Next is Mustansir Hussain Wasim. Mr. Mustansir Hussain Wasim, please come up and receive your gold medal. He taught in BS Arabic, session fall 2011 to 15. He is receiving his gold medal and certificate from the chairman. Muhammad Zuhair Ahmed, please come up and receive your gold medal and certificate. Faculty of Basic Science and Mathematics, we should start moving and come up. Mubashir Zanziya, Masheen Sheikh, Shahzad Ahmed, Asif Salim. भारी है ना, सोचता सिंह भारी है, ये तुरंत ही है, ऐसे बात इस तरह भी भारी है. Faculty of Languages, next coming is Shagufta Khurshid, MPhil Urdu, session 2013 to 2015. Her elder brother was gold medal from the both sessions. Faculty of Basic Sciences, Mubashira Nasheed, Shahzad Asif Salim, Zarghuna Bashir, Sadaf Lal, Mohammad Bilal, Waqas Munir. Now Mubashira Janjua from the Faculty of Basic Sciences and Mathematics. She stood first in MSc Chemistry, session 2006-8. She is receiving her gold medal from the chairman and certificate. Next is Nasheen Sher. Nasheen Sher, please come up and receive your gold medal and certificate from the chairman. She stood first in MSc Chemistry, session 2008 to 2010. Next, Shahzad Ahmed. He stood first in MSc Chemistry, session 2008 to 10. After them shall be Faculty of Social Sciences. Please get ready. Naila Akhtar, Aisha Wahid, Mumtaz Hussain. Now from the Faculty of Basic Sciences, Zarghuna Bashir, BS Mathematics, session 2008 to 10. Next shall be Sadaf Lal, BS Physics. Sadaf Lal is from Physics Department, BS Physics, session fall 2009 to 13. She is receiving a gold medal and certificate from Worthy Chairman. Next, Mohammad Bilal. Mohammad Bilal stood first in BS Mathematics, session fall 2011 to 2015. Last faculty would be Faculty of Economics and Management Sciences, Aniza Jameel, Sadia Batul. Now, from the Basic Sciences, last man is Waqas Munir, who stood first in MPhil Chemistry, session fall 2013 to 15. I read out the names of Faculty of Economics Management Sciences: Aniza, Sadia, Faiza, Mohammad Asif, Nurulain, Aisha, Shani Makhtar. They should come forward. So now we invite Naila Akhtar from Social Sciences and Humanities. She topped MA Political Science, session 2009 and 11. Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities. Next is Aisha Wahid. Next, Mumtaz Hussain, Faculty of Social Sciences, BS Political Science, session 2011-13. He is receiving his medal from the chairman. Faculty of Management Sciences, Economics and Management Sciences. I read out again: Aniza Jameel, Sadia Batul, Faiza Mateen. Please line up. Mohammad Asif, Nurulain. From Faculty of Economics and Management Sciences, first Aniza Jameel is coming. She topped BBA, session 2007 to 11. Mohammad Asif, Nurul Ain, Aisa Mushtaq, Shamim Akhtar. Please come up to the stage. Next in the row is Sadia Batul. She topped MBA, session 2005 to 2007. She is receiving her gold medal and certificate from the worthy chairman. Faiza Mateen, Mohammed Asif, he topped MBA Professional session spring 2009 to 11. Mr. Asif is receiving his gold medal and certificate from the chairman. Next to come is Nurul Ain. She topped MS Economics session 2007 to 9. She is receiving her gold medal and certificate from the worthy chairman. Next coming in the line is Aisha Mushtaq. She topped BCom session 2011 to 15. Aisha Mushtaq is receiving her gold medal and certificate. As the last person on the list comes Shamim Akhtar, MPhil Management Science, session 13-15. Shamim Akhtar is receiving her Management Science, her gold medal topping MPhil Management Science, session 13 to 15. So with that request I